Yo, what up? It's NASA Stampede, and I'm back. Wrestlemania just happened. Wrestlemania 34 in New Orleans, NOLA, just happened. And I have to say, it was fun, but the end though. Alright, let me just, I'm gonna mention maybe I'll mention something good about it, but this is NASA Stampede, so I really gotta stampede the shit out of this shit. First of all, something that really got on my nerves straight off, one, cruiserweight title match was at the kickoff. Okay, sure, whatever, fine. The match was going good. I'm in it to win it. You know, Cedric, the entertainer, Cedric Alexander is in the match, and he's really good, and he deserves to be champion. Mustafa Ali's in the match. This is my hometown boy, Chicago. I watched him in freelance wrestling. Shout outs to your boys. So, to see him progress from just wrestling near me, around the corner, to going all the way to WrestleMania is great. I'm very proud of him. So, either or winning would have been a win-win. Sadly, Mustafa didn't win. Cedric the Entertainer Alexander won, and it was still great match. But the fact that they played a commercial, they do the thing where they put the screen down here and then this is all a commercial, or the other way around, however you perceive it and shit. It's just a commercial for freaking WrestleMania, and it's during the match. It's like, I mean, how can you do that? So it's mad disrespectful, dog. You know what? They did the same thing to the women's freaking battle royal. They just went to a commercial, came back, and it was always like, Kairi Sane got not thrown out. It's like, the fuck. Alright, so going back by that was mad disrespectful. I don't think they should have done that to these two guys who gave it their all. The crowd was loving it. They loved it. And then you guys put a commercial break in between the I don't know. And you know what else fucking like annoys me and scares me all the time is when Paige's cake face ass just shows up on the screen like crazy. Hey guy, and there's just fucking red lipstick and just all this makeup. Stop putting all that fucking makeup on. Jesus Christ, man. She just comes on, and then it's the fucking clip to her movie with The Rock, and it's like, yay, okay, it was cool the first time I saw it, but she just keeps having this cake face, and it's like, oh, you guys ruined stuff. Because you know what? Paige was the reason I started watching NXT. I was like, ooh, who's this fucking fine ass chick? She's a good wrestler too. So I started watching NXT, and I started getting into NXT. And then years happened, blah blah blah. Got a sex tape, saw her banging everybody, saw all my fantasies come to life. We're watching her having sex and everything. She comes back, and it's like, yay! And she's a cake face, and it's just makeup everywhere, and it's just stop popping up in front of my screen. But I know it's not gonna be the end. They're gonna keep milking the shit out of that, so I'm gonna keep seeing Paige's face just coming out of nowhere. It's like, I'd rather not see that. I'd rather not see that at all. But you know what I did enjoy seeing? I enjoyed seeing Cena being in the fans and the crowd and just enjoying everything, and then the ref telling him that, hey, Undertaker is here, and he quickly got up and ran off to the back right after Asuka and Charlotte's match was, by the way, damn it, I wanted Asuka to win. But you know what? If there's anyone worthy enough to defeat the streak, I say it could be Charlotte, and it should have been Charlotte, and it is Charlotte, and the rivalry will just continue. Asuka will be women's champion one day, and I can't wait for that day. So anyways, take her out there. Then he comes back out. It's all this running around, blah, blah, blah. Elias comes out, blah, blah, blah. Then finally, the Undertaker actually comes out. And then the Undertaker just squashed Cena. And that is how it should go down. And it went down like that. So I'm very happy about that. And here's like the real big highlight of the night for me. Shinsuke Nakamura coming out real gangster with the guitars this time. Not just violinists. A whole freaking band played his damn intro. He came out like the rock star that he is. I'm talking about, this is like reminiscent of him in New Japan Pro Wrestling, coming out really dope as fuck. He came out, he did his thing, they had a good match, they had a great match, and then he loses. Big shock. Damn it, I thought Nakamura was gonna take it home, but it's cool. AJ Styles is shit. This just means that their battle's not gonna freaking end here. But then they flip the script, and he gives AJ a low blow, and he beats the shit out of AJ, and he Kinshasas AJ right outside the ring. He straight up Shinsuke his Nakamura. with the need to face, and we get heel Shinsuke, reminiscent of his Chaos run in New Japan Pro Wrestling. If I'm wrong, correct me now. But then the big highlight of the night, that match should have been main event, but it wasn't. It wasn't the main event. And then they go on the bar facing against Braun Strowman and a partner of his choosing, or a secret partner. And he goes and says, the universe is a partner. And he goes into the crowd and he gets the greatest freaking substitute out of nowhere underground indie wrestler of all time, Nicholas. Brings him in, and him and Nicholas both single-handedly, Braun Strowman really takes out the bar, and now Braun Strowman and some 10-year-old kid named Nicholas are the Raw Tag Team Champion. And that, my friend, is a true WrestleMania moment. It is the creme de la creme, the cream of the crop. That is the WrestleMania moment of all time. He's going to school swagged out with his new belt and his new friend Braun Strowman, that, trust me, if he has any bullies, I think they should not fuck with him right now, because Braun Strowman will give them them hands. These hands, not these hands. You know, I don't hit kids. Well, when I was like a teenager, I was like play flying with some kids, and I did a spin kick move, and I kicked the shit out of a kid and knocked him down with that. He went crying to his mom, and then she was all like, what the fuck were you doing? I'm like, I'm play fighting with the kids, what the hell? And not my fault, they came out of nowhere and I spin kicked. Trade story, I saw that kid again. He's taller than me, way taller and buff, so I helped him. I wasn't a bully. Swear to God. Braun Strowman, Nicholas should have been the main event, because the main event was pure garbage. Look, from the get-go, no one gave a shit about Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns, always headlining WrestleMania for the last fucking 10,000 years, and it's fucking tiring. Oh, the crowd was saying boring, this is awful, and blah blah blah. It was just Brock Lesnar freaking F5 after F5, suplex, toss, blah, blah, blah. Roman Reigns kicking out of this, kicking out of that, blah, blah. Roman Reigns bleeding and still kicking out of F5s. No, he didn't kick out of F5 of that. He fucking won. It was so boring. It was so, like, literally, me and my party watching it were just on our phones, laughing at all the tweets of Nicholas, because that's hilarious. That was like hilarious as hell. I understand some people are really pissed off about that. It's a big what the fuck moment, but it was a moment and it was entertaining, and that's what it should be all about. Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns was just very boring, it was uneventful, and Brock Lesnar won again. Whoop-de-fucking-do. Like, it didn't matter. Like, if Roman Reigns won, it was like, whoop-de-fucking-do. But at least the title will be in the picture all the time. Brock Lesnar won, it's like, whoop-de-fucking-do. The title's not gonna be in the picture all the time. It's like, WrestleMania was really good, and I could deal with everything that happened until that point. So, like, if you just cut off that main event that really should have been AJ Nakamura, then it was good, it was great, it was a fun show. But just add that right there, and it's just like, it's the grand finale of a season that just sucked. It's like the series finale of fucking Sliders, when homeboy, the black dude, just jumped into the fucking wormhole slider thingy, saying like, oh, hey, you won't be able to come back. We don't know if you ever like be able to cure everything and fix everything. And he's like, well, I guess you never know, or whatever, something like that. And he just jumps in there, and then we never fucking know. We live our lives endlessly without knowing the true outcome of Sliders. Thank you, fuckers. And thank you, WWE, for putting on that bullshit main event. Everything else was great. Thumbs up. That main event was pure bullshit. And I'm sorry, we ain't got Goldberg or somebody to go against fucking Brock Lesnar. Though, granted, maybe if, you know, things were a little bit smarter, you could have got, I don't know, Braun Strowman versus Brock Lesnar for fucking WrestleMania main event, and then put Braun Strowman over, because there's anybody in that fucking federation right now that can go toe-to-toe and have proven to go toe-to-toe with Brock Lesnar outside of Goldberg is Braun Strowman. But hey, that's just me. I'm just a wrestling mark. I heard that there was nothing but beach balls being thrown around that time because it was so boring. And I could tell in the crowd they were interested in something going on that was not the fucking main event itself. So, next WrestleMania, WWE, listen up. Next WrestleMania, the people versus the beach ball. Greatest main event of all time. Y'all missing out. What up, y'all? It's been a while.